It's okay. Just power up, Welcome, guys, to Shivmi Astrology, and this is Monica Gill. And today we will be talking about Saturn's transit in Revati Nakshatra. Yes, so Saturn, the Lord of Karma, is entering Revati Nakshatra almost after 30 years. So this is not just a normal transit. This would be a complete karmic completion cycle for entire world and for every soul who is listening to this message. So basically, first we will talk about Revati Nakshatra. What is Revati Nakshatra? It is the final nakshatra of the zodiac, the place where endings happen. So because it is the last charan of Pisces Nakshatra, the place where healing begins and destiny resets by itself. So, in this video, we are going to explore when Saturn enters Revati, what the transit would mean spiritually for each of the 12 zodiac signs, past events from the last cycle when Saturn entered Revati Nakshatra, what happened, and effect of all the patterns on all the 12 zodiac signs. We are also going to discuss in this video how this transit is going to have impact on the 9 planets that we study in the Vedic astrology. After that, we will be there will be a bonus section in this video, which is like remedies to align your Saturn's energy. So let's begin. First of all, we will discuss when is Saturn entering the Revati Nakshatra. So the first entry date of this transit is 16th May 2026. So 3 days after today, Saturn will be moving towards to the Revati Nakshatra. And in the month of October, it will retrograde. It will take a retrograde exit. Again, the second entry is going to happen on 5th of February, which is 2027. And again, it will exit on 2nd of June 2027. At that point of time, the exit would be towards Aries, not the retro one, but the direct one. Now, the final entry, when it is going to happen again in Revati Nakshatra, would be on 21st October 2027, and the final exit of Saturn from the Revati Nakshatra to Aries would be happening on 22nd of February 2028. So, Saturn will move in and move out in Revati 3 times. Each time it will peel the karmic revelations. It will peel off you like the onion skin gets peeled off. It is going to peel every layer of your karma and giving the results as per. Now, after that, we are going to discuss that what does Saturn in Revati Nakshatra mean? So, Revati is basically ruled by Pushan Dev. Pushan Dev means he's the cosmic guide, the one who leads lost souls back to the divine, back to their divine path. So Saturn entering into Revati Nakshatra means that there would be completion of karmic cycles, there would be emotional and spiritual purification happening for the souls. There will be endings that will be happening that were long time due. It is a divine activation. Basically, the timing is quite divine that is happening, and a new destiny is preparing to unfold because whenever a planet leaves the last nakshatra and enters into again the first nakshatra of the zodiac signs, it means endings of few things and new beginnings. So that is how whatever Saturn represent in your birth chart, there will be endings for that particular matter. You will be getting energies as per your karmas that you have done in the last 30 years. And now it is again moving back and it will start a new journey. Now, what we are going to discuss is what past events from the last Saturn happened 30 years now. The last time Saturn was in Revati, it was during 1996 and 1998. During that period, you can see globally what things happened. There were major political transitions that happened, economic restructuring was there, spiritual movements were rising, old systems were collapsing. You can see there was a quite rise in the technologies that happened in 1996 and 1998. Maybe That was the time where the mobile phones started coming in at that point of time back in India. So the collective emotional healing and global instability was there that happened in 96 and 98. So on personal level, that was a global level. So on personal level, what you can experience, and even you can connect to 30 years back, if you can recall your old patterns in old life, family karmas were surfacing. There were relationship closures that were happening, career redirections were happening, spiritual awakenings were happening, and identity shifts were there. So this transit always bring completion before rebirth. So before starting of anything new, there will be closure of something old because the universe has to create a space for something new. Now, we will study how it is going to affect all the 12 zodiac signs. So first of all, we will discuss Aries. How is it going to discuss impact Aries zodiac sign? So for Aries zodiac sign, since this Saturn is currently in your 12th house, Pisces, there would be a karmic release. You can go for foreign travel, subconscious healing might happen. You can let go of the emotional baggage. So the more you are going to hold yourself onto something, the more problematic this transit can be. So release your old patterns. For Taurus means Vrishabh Rashi, you can see it is the transit is happening in your 11th house. So there will be friendship or your social circle shift. You may lose some old friends and you can make new friends. Or new social circles will come into place. You will be realigning your goals, new soul aligned networks will be happening, and completion of old dreams will be happening. The things that you were taking care of since past long time, now the completion time is there. Coming on to Gemini, that is the Mithun Rashi. This transit is happening in your 10th house, the house of your career. So, what it is going to do? It is going to restructure your career patterns. You will learn authority lessons. There will be growth, but slow. However, it will be stable success that you will be getting. You will get a public image transformation completely. Cancer. Cancer, again, moving back one house down, it's happening in your ninth house, which is the house of luck or Bhagya Bhav. Cancer means car crashing. You will be having a complete shift of your belief change, belief system. You can follow something new. You will have a spiritual awakening happening. Destiny will be shifting. Maybe you will find a guru, a mentor, or a guide and start following that particular guide. So it's time to follow your inner thoughts, inner intuition, and trust a guide. For Scorpio, this is sorry, for Leo, it is happening in your eighth house. Eighth house is a house of secrecy, transformation. So what you will be seeing, you will be seeing deep transformation, past life karmas would be clearing. You will be seeing emotional rebirth and sudden changes in your life will be happening. However, these changes will be quite transformative that you can feel. And moreover, these impacts are more on those people who are running the Dasha, Antardasha, or Pratantar Dasha of Saturn. And now the Virgo sign. Virgo sign, this is happening in your seventh house, means the house of your partner. You can see your relations will be under test and karmic patterns may start appear and you will feel a bit of suffocation in your relationships. Just trust yourself, sit, talk, and discuss. You will be defining boundaries in your personal relationships, and there will be requirement of commitment in your relationships. Moving to Libra, your fifth house, your sixth house is going to see this transit, so you can feel health problems, routine discipline issues, work responsibilities are going to increase. However, if the Saturn is really good in your chart, you can feel a strong type of positivity in this particular house. So, Rog, Rin, Shatru, all are going to be activated in your zodiac sign, depending on the Dasha and Antardasha. Scorpio, your fifth house, your creativity is going to open, awaken, your soulmate karmas are going to come before you. Children related karmas will be happy. Past life talents might activate whatever past life you had certain kind of skills you can get them in this film. You just need to understand them and take care of them, that how you are going to take advantage of your skills. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, this is going to happen in your fourth house. Your home, mother, emotional foundation will be at completely reset and your inner peace is going to be tested. Be brave and be strong, as it can be quite tough transit for Sagittarius people. Capricorn, this is going to happen in your third house, the house of your siblings, your neighbor, and your struggle, house of courage and effort that we talk about. You can feel a mindset shift, communication karma, sibling related lessons you will be getting in your words become your karma. So be careful what you say. Aquarius people, this is happening in your second house, house of wealth and family. So financial stability will slow down and family karma will resurface. Self worth will get reset. You just need to value yourself rather than valuing materialistic things. Pisces happening in your first house. The transit is happening in the first house itself. So you will have identity rebirth. You will have a complete spiritual awakening. Your life is going to have a major direction shift and the new you is going to emerge. So your old identity is going to shut down and the new identity is coming up. So this was for the 12 zodiac signs. In short, that how this transit is going to affect. Now, in next section, what we are going to discuss that how this transit is going to affect all the 9 planets. So now Saturn in Revati Nakshatra, it is going to interact with each planet in your chart. So if your 12th house is having Sun, so Pisces, there are certain planets in your houses that is we are going to discuss. So if Sun is already there, so you may have ego purification, leadership reset, and identity maturity. If you are having moon in your 12th house, you will feel an emotional detox, karmic memories will come up, and you will gain spiritual sensitivity. If Mars isn't there, you may need to control your anger. You will need to get disciplined, and karmic courage is going to take test. So you might feel quite angry and annoyed and disappointed, but just you need to feel calm, comfortable. Do some meditation. And if Mercury is there in your Pisces, your communication, everything is going to affect your communication. Truth versus illusion and mental clarity is going to be impacted. If Jupiter is there in your Pisces, so the transit is going to impact your Jupiter. That means you will have a spiritual expansion, Guru's blessings and Dharma's alignment is going to happen with you. And if Saturn itself is there, if Saturn is transiting over Saturn itself, you will feel quite heavy. There will be a karmic completion of a cycle. You will feel quite mature and quite responsibility. And that is how this transit is going to impact if Saturn is already placed in your 12th house. That means the house of Pisces. Rahu, if Rahu is there, you will break the illusions. The obsessions are going to dissolve and your destiny is going to realign with this particular transit. Ketu, if Ketu is sitting in your 12th house in Pisces, you will get past life healing, detachment, and moksha energy is going to activate it in this particular transit. Now, since we have discussed about how these zodiac signs are getting impacted and how planets are going to be impacted if they are sitting with the Pisces, now we will see quick remedies that we can do to move in this transit. So, first and major and important remedy is you need to align with the Saturn's karmic cleansing energies. Okay, Saturn is never a punishment; it is clearing your path. So you need to do grounding 5 minutes every day. This is the most important remedy that solve all your Rahu Ketu and Saturn problems. You need to do meditation 5 minutes every day. You need to do gratitude. Just feel thankful for small things. Even if you have a cup of water, glass of water for you, even you should be grateful for. As per the mantra siddhi is said, try to chant Om Sham Shaneshwaraya Namaha and do the mala of 10 for 102 times. Light a ghee lamp for Pushan Day on this 16th of May. Need to donate black sesame seeds or footwear on Saturday, but black only. Practice emotional discipline. Avoid escapism. Avoid procrastinating things and face the truth. Saturn rewards honesty, responsibility, and spiritual maturity. So that's all about the Saturn transit that is happening in the Revati Nakshatra. In brief, if I want, I can talk in length, but this video will be quite long and you might get bored. So this Saturn transit in Revati is not here to punish you; it is here to free you from the karmas you no longer needed to carry. If you want a personalized reading on how the Saturn Revati affects you, comment Saturn below. You can visit my website, which is www.shivme.com, and you can book your personalized readings based on your requirements. Thank you and have a blessed day.